Hello Aries, and welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 5th to the 11th of June. Your monthly readings have come out, and also the collective reading. I'm calling it Joyous June. The funny thing is this coming week, and this may sound crazy, but it seems to be like a lesson this week in how to be joyous. Or remembering how to be joyous, basically. It seems like that's with a lot of people. With a lot of signs. So we'll see what goes on with your sign here. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a lovely reading. Page of Wands, learning about your passions. So, using your passions, pushing your passions into your personal life, into your relationships, and also into your material life as well. So into your jobs, your business, and your projects, and so forth. And the page opens the pathway. That's what they learn to do. They go ahead. They're ahead of the night in a way, and then the night goes in and secures the pathway. And you could like it to a pathfinder, which you used to get in all types of tribes of going across the globe, where there was someone who was a pathfinder, and then you had the path clearer, who is the knight. And this is what the overall energy is for you this week. Really starting to get into the idea of exploring your passions. On your relationship side, on your karmic message, you have the 9 of Wands as well. Now, the 9 of Wands is natural barriers, or healthy barriers. So, and the 9 of Wands here, like the Page of Wands, has got that wand and is going on a journey. And he's leaving those 8, or they're leaving those 8 wands behind them. And those 8 wands behind them is all the messages that you received over the past period of time. For some people, it could be a year. Some people, it could be, 6 months, or even 3 months, or even last week. Learning a lesson from the past, and that's what those messages are. So in the future, it sort of sends up a little signal to sort of say, no, I'm not going to go back and do that again. I've already explored that. I need to explore something new. And I think this is what Joyous June is all about: exploring your pleasures, your passions, and your creative side in life. The Devil, which is where the universe is influencing this karmic message. Now, the Devil, because the Devil is multifaceted. That's the thing with the Devil card. He is multifaceted. Not only does the Devil is the light bearer, the Devil cannot lie to you. So it could be about learning some home truths, or some truths that are around you. It can also be a bit something like obsessive and stuff like that. It can be a bit sort of oppressive as well. But what I'm getting here I'm getting more sort of the truths that are coming through with the universe. I think they're helping you to learn some home truths about your passions, basically, as you go forward. And those passions that you're living is, you're passionate about your activities. And this could be anything from sort of cycling, or sort of hang gliding, sailing, dancing, playing music, whatever passion it is. And I would get a bit more sort of, I think the universe is sort of asking you to get a little bit more sort of engaged with it, a little bit more sort of obsessive in a way, in regards to your passions, basically. Your guides here, Ace of Cups. So these are your guides that are talking about the things that have gone in the recent past in a way, and they've brought to the fore your ideas of opening your heart to those passions, passionate connections with people that are around you, and leading with your heart, leading with your passions, understanding that, exploring that. And you will learn lessons about, which may be a case of this week here is learning about those healthy boundaries at the moment. That's what it could well be for you. And that's through your sort of opening your heart up. Don't worry, I don't think your heart's going to get roasted. Let's be honest. It's not what I get from it. But it's like, it's as if like your guides are sort of saying, okay, we've decided to open our hearts, and now let's do it. Let's open our hearts. And walking away from something. So when you're walking away from something, you're walking towards something else. And I think this is the case here. I don't think it's necessarily that you're walking away from another person. That's not what I feel here. It's more sort of situation, or maybe a case of walking towards a new passion within your life, which connects you with other people and also connects you with your heart. It brings your heart into balance with your passions. That's a real possibility for you. But it is, the Eight of Cups is almost it's like you get 2 fours, so you've got 2 squares with the 8. And that's it's understood, it's blocked in energetic terms. Nothing shall pass, as it were. And it's almost as if you've gone from that scenario, or you're going from that scenario. It's like you're looking around you and sort of saying, I understand this and everything, and I don't want to just keep on that treadmill. And it's almost as if it's sort of saying, now it's the time to sort of step out a little bit out of your comfort zone in a way, and into new passions that are around you, that are in your life, basically, or that are coming up into your life, maybe. But it's about exploring those passions. On your material side, you get the 4 of Pentacles. So this could be holding on to things a little bit too tightly, maybe holding on to positions, maybe holding on to a job too tightly. Maybe it's a case of letting that job go. I'm getting more, and this is what I have the tendency to interpret this card in this way, is a bit like you've got to learn how to invest your time, money and effort into things wisely. So you've only got 4 pentacles, and 2 you want to keep for yourself. 2 you want to keep for yourself. 1 you want to sort of invest in something that's going to bring you guaranteed results, and 1 that's invested in your dreams and your aspirations and your sort of your consciousness, in a way where you you open up your consciousness to possibilities and how you would like to invest in things. So in regards to your job and your business and your projects, how it sort of stems in there, it's this week here is how to learn to invest within your job in wise ways, or that are going to give you the best returns in order to increase your career path. Or if you're in your business, it's spending things wisely. So spending money on buying product that you know is going to sell, and then maybe buying a little bit of certain products you kind of think, well, let's try it, but don't try too much. Do it wisely. Don't forget, keep yourself a big buffer, and those are those 2 pentacles that are under her feet there, as you can well see. Those are the 2 pentacles that she's not going to let go, or they're not going to let go. That's that 1 pentacles that they invest in well-known returns, and 1 that's almost sort of investing in dreams and aspirations in a way. So the universe is, you've got the Star card here. So the universe is encouraging that whole idea of, putting some of your eggs in one basket, which is sure, and the other one, they're encouraging you to explore the idea of dreams. And I think that's the engagement of your passions that we see in the Page of Wands. That's what it could be very fertile, because she's pouring water onto the land and on the sea. And water and earth is the primary ingredients that you need to plant your seed. Obviously, after that, you need the air and the fire, the heat of the sun, as it were. But you've got the primary ingredients, and the passion is the fire that you put into it. Combined with that 1 of Pentacles, which is on top of the 4 of Pentacles, that could be, interpreted as the air, sort of the mental stimulation within it all. Your guides here, so you've now got, your guides here has got the Ace of Wands, out with the old and in with the new. Yeah, I do believe it's a case of exploring your passions within your workspace. I think it's going to bring a lot of things towards you in your life. It's going to give you inspirational ideas that are built out of your passions. That Page of Wands. Excuse me. And the actual thing is you've got two aces on both sides here, which is a pivotal point between your past and your future. So it's a case now, this week here, is actually invigorating or doing your passions and so forth. Above that, you get the High Priestess. Using that intuition, that what comes out there. It's that sort of pentacle that's right at the top there that I'm talking about. And this High Priestess, you know, she has all phases of the moon upon her. And she can see in whatever conditions because she's using her intuition. So I would use your intuition to allow you to open up those opportunities, which is based upon the ace of, or the one pentacle that is at the top. A very lucky sort of thing, and allow your emotions to guide your intuition, so it actually galvanizes your passions as you go forward. I think you're going to find you're going to get a lot of results from it. And you get the Two of Pentacles, and those are the Two of Pentacles that you've kept here. This is what it's all about. And the Two of Pentacles is those choices as you go forward. Do I play with this one pentacle there or this one pentacle there? It's going to give you returns if you concentrate on one thing at a time, and really explore it to its full potential. Let's just see what's going on with the Light Seers cards. Let's see if we can get some clarification on this. But I think this is where we come into that whole question of joyous June, and understanding joy is understanding it through your passions in your life. So with the Page of Wands, we get the Page of Wands. Enough said. I think a double, it's sort of really telling you that, yes, the overall energy here is all about exploring your passions. You know, trying things out, seeing what works, seeing what makes you tick and stuff like that. With the Knight of Wands, you get the Six of Wands. Now that's really good. If you're going to prepare to learn these lessons, it's going to bring you ultimately success within yourself. I don't think this is necessarily success in regards in relationships externally, but you will get people looking at you as if to sort of say, you know, Aries has got it going on. They know what they're doing. They're doing really, really well. And you know, the Six of Wands here is I think almost like you be saying to yourself, yes, this is great. I'm meeting these lovely people. I'm, you know, enjoying myself a lot more. It's a lot more active. I've engaged in my passions, and this could be with your partner as much as with sort of family members or friends or community that is around you. But you're going to feel like you yourself are getting success, and that's really important. With the Devil, you get the Knight of Wands, a very sociable card. I think the universe is trying to encourage that sociability within you, and I think it is connected through doing things. I think it's connected through activities, and this could be anything as much as going for a having a family barbecue, or having, you know, your friends around for a barbecue or something like that, trying out a new dish, as it were. With the Ace of Cups, you get the Hangman. So yeah, as you put your heart into your passions and your connections with other people. I must be sitting near Hawthorne because I'm getting a bit of a runny nose. It's terrible. Yes, so you know, as you put your heart into this sort of situation, you're going to see things in a different light. You're going to see yourself in a different light more than anything else, I think. You're going to see, you know, in ways in which you do things could be, you know, different ways of doing things in order to get connecting to your passions or connecting with people that are around you. And it will give you a greater scope and satisfaction to your life and make you feel a lot more at home, I think. Let's just see what's going on with the Eight of Cups. We get the Six of Cups, so it's the past. So this Six of Cups here is obviously it's memories, it's souvenirs and stuff like that. Yes, I do believe there is a situation that's run its course in a way, and it's like And I don't feel it's a person, it's more like a situation more than anything else. And as it's run its course, it's now time to explore all the other things. And as you do explore and you go forward, you've got to take forward with you all those beautiful memories, because they are going to help you out. They are going to be part of those healthy boundaries, which we saw in the 9 of Wands as well. Okay, let's just see what's going on in your material side with the 4 of Pentacles. You get the 5 of Wands. Is it your karmic message to fight for your position? No, I don't think so. I think it's more a case of actually being firm and true to yourself. I think it's basically you being the higher self. Aries tend to be very good with figures. They're very good at calculating things, seeing the bottom line, as it were, seeing where profit and loss is, and that sort of thing. They're also very good at calculating, say, like as sort of designers and stuff like that, or calculating how to do projects. And I think when you reach to be your higher self, this is when you can then turn around and say no within your workspace in a very affirmative way, but without having to be oppressive to other people or the job, or be very conflictual. I think here is like, just with your persona, that's as much conflict as you need to bring to the situation. And just being your higher self will be really good. Let's just see what's going on with the star card. You got the 5 of Cups. You get 2 5s here on the bottom here, with your karmic message and with your with the influence in the universe. So this is a transition from one state to another, and I think that's what is really going on in your workspace. I think you're really discovering things about yourself, things that make you a lot more, not only efficient, but a lot more effective. That's the word I'm looking for. With the 3 of Wands, out with the old and in with the new, you get the 3 of Cups. This 5 of Cups here, which I didn't totally explain, but it's all about disappointment and stuff like that. But then, these 3 cups have already been spent, and you've got 2 other cups that you can follow. Where's the pathway? The pathway is on this side here, this pathway here. Once she turns around her and turns away from the past and walks to the future, like that 8 of Cups, all of a sudden you're going to be walking towards much happier times. And it apparently means that you're walking, because you've got the 3 of Cups, so the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Cups is the 8 of Cups, is walking towards that. Rather than walking away from something, walking towards networking, joyous networking with other people, joyous networking within your job, within your business and your projects. Out with the old and in with the new, with the Ace of Wands. It's going to be very, very stimulating with you and with your connections with other people that are around you. With the High Priestess, we get this 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords, now we've got a clarification of 6 and 6 on both sides here. I think it's a case of 6 and 6 is a completion. It's almost like the 6 of Swords is going on to calmer waters and etc. And it's mainly your guides that are doing this. And this is where your guides speak to you for your subconscious. And the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Cups here is almost, for me, sort of saying the decision is made. Now is the time to go forward and use your intuition to be your guide, rather than you of having to fight your way there. You could do it through very clear vision from yourself. It could be a really good thing for you. With the 2 of Pentacles, you get the 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups is, there may be lots of possibilities around you. And we all have lots of possibilities. But if you take time out and just look at those possibilities around you, it becomes obvious that there's only one path you should be taking. And that is that path there, because there's only one cup giving water here. And that is the true path to take. And that is what I call the evident path. And the 2 of Pentacles here is doing one thing at a time. And your evident path may be composed of more than one thing. And this means not only on your relationship side, but on your material side. So it's actually choosing, taking time out. You only have to take 5 seconds to literally sit down and go, okay, there's that. It's obvious that I've got to do that. And just go ahead and do it. I think this is where your intuition is really going to help you. and take you onto much more beautiful climbs. It is a learning week, as I said. This week has come out for everybody to understand the idea of joyous June. And this is amazing for you in a way, because it's going to connect you with your fire that you have, Aries. You have an amazing amount of fire within you and all around you, obviously, because that's your sign within the Astroflower. So you've got all the fire that goes all around you. But you do have the fire that comes in on both sides here, on this side here, on your relationship side. So it's a lot of fire in that sort of sense that's at the base of you as it goes through you. And I think it's realizing and bringing those passions to the surface this week. I think that's the main thing, that it's an understanding that within you is going to serve you enormously as you go forward. So there you go, Aries. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you got the best out of this reading. I do appreciate your support for this channel. It's absolutely beautiful. Don't forget, you've got your monthly readings coming that are already out, and the collective monthly. I will be doing a solstice reading as well, which will be a reading for the next 3 months. I'm going to try and get them out this week. They should be coming out on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you informed of that. And there's a possibility of I'll be doing a live and I'll be answering your questions on this channel on Sunday the 11th. Okay, so in the meantime, Aries, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.